Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing our empties and our new tries. Yes, it is November the 3rd. It's the beginning of the new month. Halloween is over. Thank God. I am just here really trying to get over the fact that 150 people died in South Korea. That's like 2 hours away from me. So it's like very close. So I don't know. I have been feeling like a little bit oh my gosh, 100 people died during a Halloween event wearing scary costumes. Yeah, I kind of posted that on Instagram, like, what are the odds of you dying dressing like a monster or a ghost or something? It's never a coincidence. Like this is the reason why I don't like Halloween. I don't like anything that has to do with Halloween. Anything that has to do with the dark underworld, anything that has to do with witches, demons, and anything like that. I am not a fan. Sometimes I only participate in the Halloween event at my school because I have to, but it's not something that I am for, because, yeah. And also I used to do Halloween activities and stuff on YouTube, and I used to always feel uncomfortable doing it, mainly because of what I believe in. Like anything that has to do with underworld, dark world, like everything is, this world is just very, very spiritual. And if you are not a spiritual person, you might think that you might go into things blindly and not be covered, and then end up being a victim of something that you don't know, or something that you refuse to research or to try to understand. But anyway, yeah, may the souls of the people that died in that little tragedy, may their souls rest. Yes, may their souls rest. Can imagine the families, how they feel and so forth. But anyway, I don't want this video to be very sad and so forth. I haven't posted a video in maybe like 8 days, and this is the first time ever on my channel that I have not posted a video in 8 or 9 days, or more than a week, couple days more than a week. That's the first in 2 years. I've been doing YouTube since 2017, and it's the first time. So I would say I'm very, very consistent on this platform, and I need to be consistent. I can't take breaks because I'm trying to grow, so I can't take breaks. Like, I'm not a big YouTuber. Like, some of those YouTubers, whenever they're stressed and they have problems in their life, they take a big break. I can't take breaks because I want the algorithm to find me favorably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I always try to be consistent, not only for growth, but also to keep myself occupied, because YouTube for me sometimes it is my way of just using the platform to speak, to be able to communicate, to be able to talk to people, to be able to help people, as a matter of fact, because skincare is something that I have been very passionate about. And yeah, so I want to post that, and then God is also redirecting my channel into something, into a direction where He can get the glory, and I don't mind. So I am using this platform also to preach the gospel. So I still want to be able to do whatever I'm doing strategically, yes, as the Spirit leads. But yeah, that's what everything, just general talk, general information. But anyway, we're going to do our empties and new tries. I have a few products that I'm going to be trying for this month. One of them is very, 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 very interesting. It's the first time. It's an ingredient that I love, and it's the first time I'm trying something outside of what I love. So I am really looking forward to this. But let's get straight into the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and all that good stuff. Okay, we're almost close to 10K, so I'm just gonna tell you to just share it with your friends if my videos have been informative, helpful, and all of them good stuff there. Yes, I'm asking you to just share it with your friends, share it with your family. If I have helped you in whatever ways, I'm asking you to just share it with your friends and families. I'm asking you to just tell them to subscribe so I can get to 10K. You know, it's just for me to feel good that I reached 10K after 5 years on YouTube, going 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so doesn't really mean anything, but to me it means something. It just means growth and more people to watch my videos and my content, or should I say, and my content being available or reachable to different people from across the world, basically. Okay, yes, anywho, we're gonna start with the products that we're going to continue to use. I'm just going to give you an overview of the products that I've been using and how far they are. Okay, so I'm going to start first with the cleanser, then I'm going to go to toners, then I'm going to go to serums, oil serums, powders, then moisturizers and SPF. Alright, so we're going to start first with our CeraVe salicylic acid renewing salicylic acid cleanser. It is, as you can see, I have used maybe a third of the product so far, 1/3 of the product, so I still have 2/3 left. And my CeraVe SA cleanser is ride or die. Always use it, not going to stop using it. So this is going to stay in my routine. Yes, and you know, it just helps to exfoliate the skin and so forth. And because the time is dry, because it has gotten colder, and this has been the coldest October in the history in Japan, basically Japanese history, the coldest. It has been cold like I've never experienced since 2015 I came to Japan. I've never experienced this much. Like, I didn't experience the place being cold, this cold in October, so it was the first time. So because of that, my skin is just going through it's just going all over the place. Like, it doesn't know if it wants to be oily, it doesn't know if it wants to be dry. So confusion, my skin. And remember, I was telling you at the beginning of the month that I've been breaking out on my forehead. I have been working hard with the products and they have been working, but then sometimes I realize that the breakouts start again, come back. So my conclusion is I need to just get my hair done and like put this headband wig to rest. So I'm just going to see if I can get something like braids, just braid my hair so the headband wig is not on my forehead. So I'm thinking maybe this is not only whiteheads or acne or just oil, excessive oil because of the headband wig. I'm also thinking that maybe it could be a little bit of fungal acne. Yeah, and that's because of the headband wig, basically. Sweat, oil, headband wig, it settles certain parts of the face. Just the forehead is breaking out. It's just obvious, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about the hair, the headband wig. So I have to like do my hair. So hopefully I'm supposed to get some hair soon so I can do my hair, so I can get this out of the way. But anyway, because of the weather changes and because it has gotten cold, I cannot use this all the time because sometimes my skin feels dry, sometimes it feels like it needs to exfoliate. So when it feels like it needs to exfoliate, I go into my CeraVe SA cleanser. But when it feels like it's too dry, I have to go in with something gentle, especially if I get a little irritation on the forehead with the same pimples constantly over and over. I use this. This is my Rovectin Skin Essentials Conditioning Cleanser, and this is it's like halfway, 50% finish. So I just have 50% more. I don't want this to be finished for December because I want to use it in December. So for this month, November, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use a different cleanser, but I'm not going to show you that yet. just gonna go into the video and you're gonna see the cleanser. So this is what I've been using along with the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser for exfoliation and for just gentle cleansing, halfway completed. And I have been using this Rovectin cleansers, skin activating cleansers, for a while, so I know that it just works. It just does the job, you know what I'm saying? And I also use my Pharmac deep cleansing oil too. So if I don't go in with this the salicylic, actually whenever I clean in the evening times, I always use this every single evening. Whether or not I wear makeup, whether I wear SPF, I always use it in the evening time, just because I think that it does a good job at removing excess oil. Alright? But one thing I notice is that with the breakouts, I always have to make sure that I really spend time to rinse my face. When I cleanse it, when I use this, the cleansing oil, I have to spend time to rinse my face. I can't rinse my face too fast, because you might feel like you're washing off the product, but you're not. You understand me? So I started to spend more time to rinse off my face, rinse off the cleansing oil properly, and to rinse off the cleanser off my face properly. So I tried to do the Japanese 4-2-4-6 something method. So I spend basically, I try to do 2 minutes to cleanse, 2 minutes to cleanse with water, just to ensure that I remove all of the cleansers, cleansing oil and all of that jazz. So those are the cleansing stuff that I am using. And then for toners, I've been using this one from Rovectin. As you can tell, I'm telling you, this is one product that I really love because of what it does, how it feels on my skin. I use this every single day, morning, noon, night. I use this every single day, and this is the reason why 260 ml is almost down to 60 ml. I've used 2/3 of the products for all of October, 2/3 of the product. So I really love this. And the reason why I love it, it just absorbs so nicely in my skin, and it prepares my skin for the next step in the skincare routine, and that is the essence. So I've been using this one. This is the Purifying Cica Care Purifying Toner. And I've also been using the glycolic acid. Whenever my skin feels dry, I don't use glycolic acid because it's going to burn my skin. Whenever my skin feels dry, so when my skin is dry and irritated, I don't use this. I only go in with this because this doesn't burn. So I am halfway finished with this product. It's going to last for the rest of November, yes. And I have been using this one. This is the Rovectin Skin Essentials Activating Treatment Lotion, and I use this every single day. Every single day. The reason why I use it every single day, in the evening times, I always want to make sure that I hydrate my skin during winter months, during fall, winter months. My skin gets really dry. I think it has to do with just me aging, getting older, because I remember my skin was mostly combination one time, but nowadays I realize that my skin is going towards dry, and sometimes it wants to be combination and then next day it's dry. So I don't know what's going on with my skin, but something is going on, but I'm trying my best to regulate it so it's not oily some days and dry some days. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So that's what I'm trying to do. But this really works. It helps to prepare my skin for the other skincare products. So this is the reason why I really love an essence in my skincare routine. It just helps to prepare my skin, and it keeps my skin really nice and hydrated, and it calms down my skin if my skin feels irritated. For example, if I get a little breakout on the forehead and apply this, it's not going to burn me like the glycolic acid. It's just going to calm my skin, soothe it, and it's not going to make it feel oily and so forth. Just gives it a nice little plump feeling, and this is the reason why I really like the Rovectin Skin Essentials Activating Treatment Lotion. Okay, so I've been using this. Okay, so the next product that I said I was going to finish this off last month in October, but I haven't used it once in October, and we still have a little bit of product, maybe a third of the product, the entire bottle left. So since I realized that I used 2/3 of this, and I have a third of this left. I'm going to use both of them together for the month of November. So by the end of November, going into December, I might have to get a new toner or seek a purifying toner, lightweight toner again. Do I have one of those? I think so. Yeah, I think I have lightweight toners. So I'm going to finish. Oh yes, actually I have one more of this. I have this one, but this one, the other one that I have is the advanced calming solution. So if this finishes in November, both of them finish in November, then I know that I have the activating calming solution, this one from Element. So yes, so these are what I'm going to be using when it comes to toners and essence, these three. Okay, yeah. And I love the essence part of toning because it just helps to hydrate my skin. So it basically allows me to hydrate my skin in steps without packing like a lot of product on my skin, because I realize that my skin doesn't like that. It will freak up my skin if it just has too much hydration. Too much hydration and too little hydration just freaks up my skin. My skin just starts to freak out. Yeah, so I have to really be careful that the time is changing a lot. But yeah, I'm using those toners. Now when it comes to the serums, morning time I've been using the pure vitamin C and Centella Asiatica extract. I've been using this in the mornings, and 1 or 2 times I might use the ascorbic 8% plus alpha arbutin, but most mornings I realize I go for this one because it's a little bit more lightweight and it's just easy to absorb into my skin, as opposed to this one. The one from The Ordinary, I have to like apply it and allow it to sit there for like a good 5 minutes so it can absorb into the skin, so I can go in with my moisturizer and just, you know, allow everything to just dry down, and then later on going with my SPF. So I tend to go for this because I can do my skincare quick. So if I want to go out of the house or leave out of the house, I can go in with this quickly. Alright, and then I usually try to use this in the evenings with my resveratrol. So these are what I've been using. Of course, you know, the caffeine solution, still using it. Resveratrol, I use the resveratrol with the vitamin C from The Ordinary. Plant derived hemisqualane, I use that on my neck because I'm not using any retinols right now on my neck. I need to get some retinols, but I don't really have any right now. And whenever I got the breakouts, or whenever I get breakouts, whenever I see the pimples forming, I go ham with the salicylic acid anhydrous solution. The only thing I realize that I really don't like with this is that, oh my gosh, whenever I go to bed, I'm going to my bed and I apply it to my face. Sometimes I'm rushing my skincare routine, and then I like accidentally get it in my eyes and then it starts to burn. That's the only thing I don't really like about this salicylic, the anhydrous solution. It's just that you have to just slow down and do your skincare routine. If you don't slow down and do your skincare routine, you're gonna get the salicylic acid anhydrous solution is going to burn your eyes. Yes, but it works. That's one thing I know for sure, it works. But it's like when I deal with the pimples, it's like I'm getting more because maybe the source of the problem is not being dealt with, and that is the headband wig. The headband wig is the source of the problem. So even though I'm using what I'm using to take care of the problem, it's like I'm still doing what I'm doing. You know, doing what I'm still continuing with the thing that is actually causing the problem. So it's like me trying to put a plaster over a cut or a wound that has not been cleaned and stitched. You know what I'm saying? So the problem is the headband wig, obviously, because something has to do with my hair that is causing me to constantly break out. So I have to deal with that. When I deal with that, then I can know for sure that what is going on with my skin, why the forehead is constantly breaking out. Even when I use my skincare products and get rid of it, just comes back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that is what we're going to be doing. Still using the Ordinary L-ascorbic powder. I really don't have anything in it, so I would basically say that this is the ascorbic the L-ascorbic powder. This is an empty. I would consider it an empty, but I still can scrape out stuff out of it, so I'm going to scrape out the stuff out of it and apply it to my skin basically. And I have a new bottle or jar of the L-ascorbic powder, but I'm not going to open that just yet. Maybe next year, because I want to finish off all of the vitamin C's this year, so I can start fresh next year basically. Yes, and the hemisqualane, as I said before, I apply that on my neck in the evenings. And the HA solution, I use this twice in October, so I guess that's good. And that the reason why I used it was because of the same pimple, the situation. But I didn't use it when I had the breakout. I used it after the breakout, just to prevent, you know, the breakouts from coming. And then maybe 2 weeks later the pimples started coming back. So I know that it's the headband wig. And then this is the Real Bakuchial Firming Serum. I think I used this like twice. I need to finish this, so I think I'm going to try to use it on my neck and so forth. Would I repurchase this, to be honest? Not really, because I really can't see what it's doing to my skin, to be really and truly honest. I don't really see what it does to my skin, so I wouldn't necessarily purchase it. It's not my favorite product. I wouldn't necessarily purchase it, and maybe the reason why I haven't really seen anything is because I'm not constantly or consistently using it. But to me, it didn't speak to me. It didn't really do anything for my skin, to be honest, to be really and truly honest. So I'm just going to try to finish this, just so I don't waste my skincare, because I cannot waste skincare, because I don't have any money to buy the skincare. And skincare, they're very expensive, very, very much so expensive. And then the next serum is this one. This is the Pomegranate Nutri Moisturizing Serum. I really like this. Very lightweight. I love the what are you saying? It has a little bit of fragrance, but it's not, or it doesn't irritate my skin, I should say. And this is very lightweight. As you can see, it comes with 50 ml worth of product. It's almost like moisturizer consistency, but when you like rub it in your skin, it doesn't have a moisturizer consistency. Very, very lightweight. So I like this, and I'm going to continue to use this. What else? That's it. Yes. And my azelaic acid, I've been using this too, but some days, guess what, because my skin is so dry, I can't use the azelaic acid because my skin is so dry, so I need to put a lot of hydration. So what I've been doing, instead of applying it like a cream into T-zone cheeks, I have just been spot treating, using this to spot treat, because my skin has been so dry. So yes, that's how I've been using the azelaic acid, just to spot treat, because my skin cannot manage certain products. Like anything that is drying right now, my skin cannot manage it. And then the next thing that I've been using is these clear patches, the Invisible Spot Cover Goodbye Blemish. I think this has salicylic acid, asiaticoside, asiatic acid, madicasic acid, tea tree leaf oil. So yes, this is good for pimples. If you get like breakouts or whatever, just I always put this, the azelaic acid, over the pimple. Do my skincare routine, spot treat with this, and then use a pimple patch to cover it and go to my bed. And then when I wake up the next morning, the white, actually I don't really have blackheads, to be honest, the whiteheads. Yes, so those are the products that I've been using. And then the last set of products that I was using, or I have been using, I still use them even right now. I've been using this one, the Mugwort Clay Mask. I've been using this every single week. Like at the end of the week, I do my little exfoliation routine, you know, detoxing the skin, even though you can't really detox the skin, but detox for me to feel good, for me to feel like my skin is refreshed, alive, awoken. Yes, yeah, I always use like the mugwort calming clay mask. So I use this, and then right after I finish use this, I like to go in with the honey mask from I'm From, because it keeps my skin nice and calm and smooth. And I also use the honey mask whenever I use this, the AHA BHA peeling solution, just because sometimes this makes your skin a little bit irritated, especially if your skin is dry during winter or fall months like me. I like to go in with the mugwort calming honey mask, and this just basically keeps my skin nice and soft and soothe, calms it down if it's irritated. Like literally, I think this is an excellent product for at the end of the week masking, or right after you do any kind of peel or anything, or like clay mask, something that's going to dry out your skin. This is going to be an excellent mask, honey mask. So I love this mask for that. Whenever I use, as I said before, this bad boy here from Mugwort, from Tree, the Mugwort clay mask, and when I use my peeling solution from The Ordinary. So yeah, I've been using this a lot, and I think I'm going to use it a lot in this month, because I'm going to do a little bit of, exfoliation, bit more exfoliation, but I don't want to get my skin, I don't want my skin to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, especially on the forehead, I have to do a little bit more exfoliation, just because them pimples be doing the most. So that's that. And the last set of products that we finished was, I finished this moisturizer. As you can tell, it's basically finished. This one is from Rovectin Clean Lotus Water Moisturizer. Finish, empty. And also the UV Defense Moist Cream. This is the SPF 50 plus PA plus from Biowish Trends. Finish 2. I think I still have maybe 2 or 3 more pumps in it. Yeah, but it's finished. It's finished. Like, nothing is in it. If I cut the bottle, maybe I can wipe it out, but it's finished. So for our new tries now, let me get into the new tries. For the new tries, since the SPF is finished and we have been using the Purity Sun Essence SPF, I've been using this for the past 2 months, but I wasn't using it every single day, because I was using I was trying out these SPF plus the other SPF from Clears. So I kind of put this down on pause, and then 1 or 2 times I might use it, pick it up and use it. But now, because I don't have no SPF currently in my stash, I am going to have to turn to this. I currently don't even, yes, oh my gosh, this is the last SPF I have in my stash, apart from the body SPF that I usually use. This is the last SPF, face SPF that I have currently, so I might have to order some more SPF, but I think it can last me for the rest of November, and then maybe December I have to get a new SPF. So that's what we're going to be using this month, Purity Sun Essence from Face Republic, because no white cast. As long as they don't give me white cast, I am Gucci. And then the new products that we're going to be trying for moisturizer is, I'm going to be trying the Clears Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. This is a mask, and you can also use it as a moisturizer. The reason why I want to use it as a moisturizer is because my skin is dry. And this mask or moisturizer, it's very jelly, so it's a very interesting moisturizer. I don't want to put my fingers in it, but when you touch it, it's basically like jelly. So even though you scoop it out and touch it, I don't know, it's like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a nice texture. So for example, if you pull it down like this, it's just jelly. It's jelly like, but it doesn't, I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't move. It's a weird texture, but I like it, and it smells like it has like maybe some kind of lavender or something. Can smell like lavender in it or something like that, to that sort. But this is a freshly juiced vitamin E mask. Vitamin E, niacinamide, adenosine. They said boosting radiance and glow. So yeah, so I guess this works well with vitamin C products. So in the daytime when I use my vitamin C serums, I can use this, and then my SPF. So I like this. I like this. And when I use my resveratrol plus my ascorbic 8% plus alpha arbutin, I can go in with this. And then it just offers you a nice amount of hydration. So I am really looking forward to using this. Actually, I've used it twice already. So it's not like I'm looking forward to using it. I've used it twice already. But this is a new try. The Clear's Freshly Juiced Vitamin E Mask. It's a mask and also moisturizer if you want to use it as a moisturizer. And then the next thing that I want to try is the Pure Vitamin C 21.5% Advanced Serum. This one is from Wish Trends, by Wish Trends. I'm going to be using this. The product is actually in the fridge because, yeah, it's in the fridge. Because they said to store it in the fridge just for the, you know, to keep the effectiveness of the product. You know what I'm saying? Because it's pure vitamin C. So this is what the box that it came in. I might go for it and show you after. I just feel lazy to show you, to get up right now. Just feel lazy to get up right now. But this is what I'm going to also be using this month. I'm going to be trying. I want to try it along with or maybe I'll just try this and pause my other vitamin C's. But I have to figure out if I really want to try this just yet. Because, I mean, I don't have to worry about expiration. I don't know if I'm going to put it in my empties this month, or I'm just going to try it for a couple of days and give you my feedback. But I want to add it in my skincare routine, but I'm not really sure if I should really put this in my skincare routine for November just yet. So this is pending. But yeah, I want to try that, but I'm not really sure. Then this now is the Claire's Midnight Blue Youth Activating Drop. This has EGF peptide treatment. I have used this and this has worked for me. Whenever I use this, I realized that my skin was nice and smooth. It felt plump. It felt alive. It almost gave me the same feeling that I usually get with the azelaic acid. Whenever I use azelaic acid, it just gives me this clean texture. The texture on my skin, my skin doesn't have texture and so forth. The azelaic acid gives me that. And whenever I was using this, I think this was in 2020, it also gave me that. But it is a very expensive product and it's very tiny because it's super potent. So this is what it comes in. This is a 20 ml, not 30 ml, but 20 ml, and it's almost like 4,000 yen, maybe like 30 something US dollars for this small little thing. So I know that maybe that's the reason why it's expensive, because it's effective. You know what I'm saying? Yes, guys. So yeah, it's giving this product, the Clear's Midnight Blue Activating Drop, is giving me azelaic acid. It gives me the result or the feeling that I get whenever I use azelaic acid, that tight feeling, and my skin just feel firm. I'm at my pores like almost poreless whenever I use azelaic acid. Yeah. So this is what when I was using it during summer, it made my skin feel really good. Summer 2020 made my skin feel really good, but it's just a little bit expensive, so I couldn't buy it because I ain't rich like that. But yeah, this is a new try for this month, just because I kind of want to deal with the forehead. I'm dealing with the little breakouts, mini breakouts, little pimples that I've been getting, and because of the pimples, you know that texture is going to come as a result, and hyperpigmentation. And this also helps with hyperpigmentation, acne, and so forth. Yes, so we're going to use it. Yes, it says wrinkling, complexion, fine lines, it nourishes the skin, and so forth. Yeah, so this is for spots, hyperpigmentation, wrinkling, texture, fine line, and so forth. Whenever I use, as I said before, it just makes my skin feel nice and tight. So I love something in this midnight blue activating drop is excellent for my skin, and my skin likes it. So I got one more. So this is what we're going to be using for this month. And then the last thing that we're going to be using, I'm really excited about this one, is this cleanser. Remember, I tell you that I'm going to put this down for the rest of this because I have half more left. I want to use it in December, and because I love it, and I know I won't be able to purchase it until around January again, so I want to use it in December. So I'm going to leave this half for December, and then we're going to try this now from Sika. This is a Sika Barrier 5.5 gel cleanser. If you notice the trend in with my cleansers, or with my daytime cleansers, they're very, very hydrating, because guess what? It's fall going into winter, and what kind of skin do we usually get? Dry skin. Not combination, dry, literally dry skin. So I want to make sure that I am using ingredients or skincare products I want to make sure that I'm using skincare products that are going to hydrate my skin. This one is from B Lab. B Lab. If you know me, you know that I use the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Cleanser, and I love the B Lab Matcha Hydrating Cleanser because it really did an amazing job on my skin. But whenever I use the Matcha Hydrating Cleanser, I usually use it during like April, May, going into summer, because I love how it feels on the skin. So it's still cool the time that I use it, like during spring and so forth, the B Lab's cleanser. But this one is the Sika Barrier 5.5 gel cleanser. So this is their gel cleanser, and it has 120 ml worth of product, and we are going to be, this is basically 4 fluid ounce, and it is in a gel, like it is brown, it is like clear, but what is it? It's almost like honey. It looks like honey, but it's clear and jelly, very, very much so jelly, very lightweight. Yeah, it's a hydrating type of cleanser, and I think it foams up too. Yeah, but you have to wet it. It foams up, but you have to wet it. So it's just going to give you a nice gentle hydration if you have sensitive skin. Yes, dry skin, fall skin. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be excellent during the mornings. See? And I didn't wet it with water. It's very foamy. It foams up a lot. So this is what I'm going to be using instead of this one. I'm going to save this one for December, and I'm going to use the B Labs one for November. So this is the Sika Barrier 5.5 gel cleanser. This is 120 ml. I just like the packaging. It's very cute, and yeah. So we're going to use this for the month of November in the morning time. So my morning time cleanser, or whenever my skin feels a little bit irritated in the evenings, I'm going to use this one along with this. And the last thing that I'm going to be trying out, that I'm super excited about, because it's the first time, as I said before in the beginning of the video, the first time I'm using something like this. This is from Cos de Baja. This is their azelaic acid serum. You know I love azelaic acid. Y'all know I love azelaic acid, especially one from The Ordinary, and I know how to use it, so I never have a problem with any balling up on anything. But as I said before, I can't really use azelaic acid like as a cream all over my face because my skin is super dry. And I always, instead of using it how I want to use it, I have to spot treat because it's going to dry up my skin, and I don't want my skin to be dried out. If my skin gets dry, it means that my skin is going to be irritated. So I decided to go ahead and purchase the Cos de Baja. This is a Korean skincare product. This is 10% azelaic acid, just like this. 10% azelaic acid. So in case you can't use this, guys, you can try this out. This is the Cos de Baja azelaic serum, and this is in serum form. So this is perfect for me right now, since I want to use azelaic acid in my skincare routine all the times because my skin is dry. But if it's in a water base or a solution consistency, it's not going to dry up my skin, so I can layer it. So I'm really excited about this one, and I'm going to be using it for all of this month just so I can see how this works. Because if I love this one from The Ordinary, I want to see how this one works, the serum form. This is the first time I'm using azelaic acid in the form of a serum. That is not The Ordinary, first time. So let's see how this works. I am looking forward. I use it maybe 2 times. What? No, 1 time. I used it day before yesterday, which was the 1st of November, and I'm going to use it today after I finish my makeup. After I do this video. So these are the products that I'll be trying out for this month. New products are these 3 new products, and that's it. Oh, 4 new products I'm going to be trying along with my other products, this and the moisturizer, because my moisturizer and everything else is finished. So these are the 4 new products that I'm going to be trying out, and I'm going to continue to use all of the same products that I've been using throughout the month, last month, previous months, whatever. So I've been using most of the skincare that I'm currently using. I've been using them for the past 4 or 5 months now. So yeah, but this is my empties and my new tries. I hope you enjoy this video. Hope you like it. Don't forget to like, guys, and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.